Two experienced attorneys go against each other for Peoria's 10th Judicial Circuit Judge seat this election. The incumbent is a Republican judge with 32 years of experience in the courtroom.
And the challenger, a Democratic public defender with less than 10 years behind him practicing law. Liz Late sat down with both.
Both candidates running for the 10th Judicial Circuit Judge seat in Peoria County this election say their experience is their strength. Incumbent Judge Frank Iruli has been practicing law for 32 years and served as a judge for the last 8. Trying civil and criminal cases from traffic to murder, he started his career at the state's attorney's office as a prosecutor. Iruli then went to become the Peoria County Board Chief Civil Assistant and then practiced as a defense attorney at a private firm. Iruli was elected 10th Judicial Circuit Judge 2 years ago. He says his experience speaks for itself.
And I'm currently sitting in law court where I handle the most complex civil matters, medical malpractice cases, and large commercial disputes. So I've got a lot of experience.
Tazewell County's first assistant public defender, John Spears, may only have less than a decade of experience in the courtroom, but he's experienced in both civil and criminal cases from traffic to murder as well. Spears also started his career as a prosecutor for the state's attorney for 6 years. He spent the last 3 in public defending.
As a prosecutor, I fought hard for the county. As a public defender, I fight hard for my clients every day. And that's important, I think, in ensuring that judges are able to treat everybody fairly.
Both candidates say the Pretrial Fairness Act has its challenges, but for the most part is positive.
People that need to be in jail that present a danger to the public must remain in custody. Just because you're poor doesn't mean that you should remain in custody because you don't have a $250 to get out on a bond.
The spirit of the law is to ensure that everybody's treated fairly. So that's really working very well.
Iruli also says he is invested in reducing juvenile crime here in Peoria. He volunteered to help start a juvenile treatment court alongside the state's attorney and others that will begin this upcoming January.
We'll focus in providing resources and accountability to those 40 or 50 juveniles that the chief of police tells us are driving juvenile crime.
Judge Iruli was rated by the ISBA Judicial Evaluations and Advisory Polls by other attorneys voluntarily and received a 94% recommended rating. Spears received a 51% recommended rating, however, he chose not to participate in the poll. In Peoria, Liz Lake, 25 News.